So I thought it's cool because I had the feeling that it totally just puts together all the things which I find interesting. Because already, as you know, we do an opera project, which is already very interesting for me. And then when I heard that it has to be combined somehow with gaming, storytelling, or technologies, I was like, yeah, finally, I have to do this, and someone thought about this. I am pretty sure, and I also think that it should happen because this is a way we perceive our reality, like in our normal life, through games or gaming or this kind of structures. So how come it's not in the theater and in the opera? So I'm pretty sure that it's gonna change it or will have a new kind of experience. And I think theater and especially opera really needs that. Like if you think about music, this is the thing which is very concrete in time, like it starts and then it goes and then it ends at some point, and you don't really have the chance to stop it or to manipulate it or to improvise. You never seen really opera singers improvising. And through these new or to these other kind of technology or way of telling a story, it is possible to start to construct the music also in a different way or to compose it. Of course, the composer could talk about it more, but I also think that this is something which never happens in the opera, that you maybe stop the time basically, because then the music will loop itself or stop or so, and then you will just realize, oh my god, there are so many more opportunities which could be done in the opera. If it's the storytelling, like we're talking about this interactive storytelling or branching storytelling for sure I never used before. Interactivity in itself I did already, but not in opera. Just in normal theater, but you know, that's 100 ways of involve the audience or make interactions with them, and with that I already experienced or I experimented. Yes, they hate it way more. I mean, people who don't like to be involved, they're a bit traumatized, but I think I always tried to, when I had this kind of interaction, I always tried to design it in a way that you're not that exposed to the spotlight or so. So if you really didn't want to participate or minimally, then it was also okay. But I have the feeling that, especially in Hungary, I did this in Hungary, that the pulse is just jumping super high when the actors start to talk to you in your eyes, and then they're like, oh my god, no, and the lights are going on, oh my god, what's gonna happen? And it really, in Hungary, doesn't really have this tradition. So whenever it happens, it has always a bit more intense impact on the audience. I would like to say that we reached a level, or at least several theater makers in Europe have reached a level where it's not this, oh, we're using projections, we are so cool and modern, but we really use cool ways and ways which make sense of interactivity and technology to use in theater, and not just this, oh, okay, where's the technician guy? Could you turn on the projector? Which is not really integrated, and most of the time I have the feeling that it's just an extra light element or something, but it doesn't really have the core of the why. Why are we using that? And I hope that afterwards, after these 4 years, we're gonna be more in Europe who would know why we use those technologies and how to use them well.